Revelation chapter 14. Then I looked, and the Lamb was standing on Mount Zion, and with him were 144,000 people who had his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads. Then I heard a sound from the sky like massive waves of the sea, or like a peal of thunder. The sound I heard was like harpists striking their harps. They were singing a new hymn in front of the throne and the four living beings and elders. No one was able to learn the song except for the 144,000 who were purchased, redeemed from the earth. They are the ones who haven't defiled themselves with women. They are spiritual virgins. They are the ones who follow the Lamb wherever he goes. Yeshua, Jesus, has purchased them from humanity, the first fruits of Jehovah and the Lamb. They never told lies because they are as morally unblemished as Passover lambs. Then I saw another messenger flying through the sky, who with blood had the everlasting good news to proclaim to everyone living on the earth, every nation, tribe, language, and people. He said with a loud voice, "Worship Jehovah and praise him, because his day of judgment has arrived. Worship the one who made the skies and the earth, the sea, and the springs of water." Then another messenger, a second one, followed him and said, "Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. She has made every nation drink the wine of her passionate prostitution." Another messenger, a third one, followed them and said in a loud voice, "If anyone worships the ravenous beast and his icon and accepts his mark on their forehead or on their hands, they will also drink the wine of Jehovah's anger that is poured out undiluted into the cup of his anger, and will be tormented with fire and sulfur in the presence of the messengers and the throne. The smoke of their torment will rise forever and ever. There is no rest, day or night, for those who worship the ravenous beast and his icon. This calls for patient endurance by the Kadishia, who preserve the commandments of Jehovah and faith of Yeshua. I heard a voice from the sky say, "Write, blessed are the dead who die in the Master from now on. Yes, says the Spirit, they will rest from their hard work, and the record of their deeds will accompany them." Then I looked, and there was a white cloud, and seated on the cloud was someone who looked like the human son, with a gold crown on his head and a sharp sickle in his hand. Then another messenger came out of the temple and called with a loud voice to the one seated on the cloud. He swung his sickle over the earth, and the earth was harvested. Then another messenger came out of the temple in the sky, also having a sharp sickle. Yet another messenger came out of the altar, who had authority over fire, and he called out loudly to the one who had the sharp sickle, "Thrust in your sharp sickle and gather the clusters from the vineyard of the earth, because the grapes of the earth are ripe." The messenger swung his sickle across the earth and harvested the vintage of the earth and threw the grapes into the winepress of the great Jehovah's wrath. The winepress was trampled, blood coming up to the horses' bridles for 1,600 stadia.